Welcome. I'll be reacting to The Craft. I think this is about witches based on some of the memes I've seen from the movie, which also made me recognize I think there's a reference to this in the Agatha All Along credits sequence. I don't know anything about the characters or the plot. I'll find out. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers when recommending movies. Remember the title and year of release, or the vote will not be counted. That is a lot of different colors in your candles. What's the theme going here? Okay, we've got the four elements. Obviously air right now. Very atmospheric way to open the movie. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh God, we need a new room.
Beautiful. 5 out of 5 stars for the set design so far, other than the candle issue. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is a stepmother, and that's her actual mother? Oh, how cute!
What is it? What?
What an adorable little snake! Oh, how cute! No, hey! Don't hurt the beautiful snake! Oh, the headbands. I remember that. Everyone had a headband. You were not cool unless you had one. I recognize her from the memes.
We don't need a fourth.
Nancy, we need someone to call the corners north, south, east, and west.
Oh, her decor choice.
Très bien, Monsieur Thippet.
Oh dear.
Qu'est-ce que vous auriez fait pendant le week?
I bet Sarah's gonna be really good at it.
Beaucoup delayed.
Quel est Dieu?
Eh bien, notre nouvelle élève, Mademoiselle Bailly.
Ooh.
Do you guys mind if I sit with you? Because I'm supposed to find a lab group. Happy.
Yeah, that's me at lunchtime.
People here have been really rude to me.
Oh, really? Who else?
These 3 girls.
They're witches.
Witches.
You can come and watch.
Football practice. That is so tempting.
He was an interesting mix of trying to be nice, but also kind of rude.
He spreads disease. I speak from personal experience.
So far, Nancy has been the one who is less than trustworthy.
San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. My neck of the woods. That is a neat mural. And there's the snake again. Interesting. I can smell this shop. We have so many of them.
Put this in your bag.
No.
You put spells and power thoughts in it, and then you don't let anyone else read it.
No. Don't start a book of shadows based on theft.
Are you going to pay for those? Mm-hmm. You're not
Good.
like your friends. You know how to use candles?
Unlike your friends.
Black. Actually, it explains it all.
And you'll need some oils for the candle dressing.
Maybe you're a natural witch. Your power comes from within.
Come on, Sarah.
You're from San Francisco. You should be completely used to this.
You are dead!
I'm curious why she's getting so overwhelmed, because this is just Wednesday night in the city. Oof.
It hit him. The car hit him, and we made it happen.
He was just standing in the middle of the road. I think you're reading too much into it.
No, man invented God. This is older than that.
Do you guys worship the devil?
No.
It's the trees, it's the ground, it's the rocks, it's the moon, it's everything. Manor would be the stadium that they played on. It would be the sun that shone down on them.
Sometimes I'll want it to rain and a pipe will burst in my room and it'll just get flooded.
You ever heard of invoking the spirit?
No.
She's not ready.
He makes it all better again.
Nothing makes everything all better again.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she needs to read the book, and I feel like she's the kind of person that needs to know what she's getting into.
Let's go to my house. Nobody's there.
I don't want to go. He was going around the whole school saying that you're the lousiest ladies ever.
I don't trust Nancy.
Why'd you lie about me?
I don't want to go out with you again. Please stop begging. It's pathetic.
All right, let's end him. As much as I don't trust Nancy, we need to go to the grocery store and get a zucchini and some nails. Get some of his hair while you're at it. We need a tag lock.
Oh, bring tissue. Shark!
I'm so glad I got to skip high school.
Why are you doing this to me, Laura?
Because I don't like Negroids.
Wow.
It can be somewhat painful, but non-invasive.
When a doctor says somewhat painful, it's gonna be bad. Ah. Oh, poor Bonnie.
You didn't even pay the bill. I gave you the money. You didn't pay the bill. What are you doing at home so late? You're late.
It's a storm, Grace. It's the connection, Grace.
Well, this explains why she's so angry all the time. No, I like her shades. Nancy's, I mean.
Girls, watch out for those weirdos.
We are the weirdos.
You are the weirdos, mister.
Oh, okay. That's great. This is now giving Picnic at Hanging Rock vibes. Are we all coming back from this field trip? I still have not recovered from that movie.
It is better that you should rush upon this blade than enter the circle with fear in your heart. How do you enter? With perfect love and perfect trust.
Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to clear the circle. Hope they warded first, though.
I drink of my sisters, and I ask for the ability to not hate those who hate me, especially racist pieces of bleach blonde shit like Laura Lizzie.
And I ask to love myself more and to allow myself to be loved more by others, especially Chris Hooker.
I take into myself the power to be beautiful, outside as well as in.
You are beautiful.
All the power of Manon. That's
Oh,
all.
lovely.
He's listening to us.
Just be careful with that love magic.
Chris, could you carry this for me? They're really
What are you doing just walking past the altar
Bonnie's.
like that?
She's got.
What are y'all doing?
You Stepford boy?
Stepford boy.
As a feather stiff as a board, light 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 as a feather stiff.
It's very disconcerting when you're the one floating, though.
How do I get down?
Shh.
I got clean towels for everyone.
Oh, my butt.
In here.
Honestly, the best part about the film so far is the music. I'll have to cut it out, but just trust me on that.
Pull my hair out.
Sorry if I saw a bug. They have shampoo for that, you know.
Oh, we got a tag lock now.
Don't hit your head on the board.
Put a lid on it, Laura.
It's beginning.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm guessing it was a combination of science and magic in this case. Question is, will it last?
Training starts at 8:45 sharp.
Oh.
You guys should see her. She has to wear a hat every day now.
Poor Laura. What's wrong with Nancy?
Hers hasn't triggered yet. Be careful. Remember what she warned about? How she wanted it to rain and then her pipe burst in her room and it flooded? You've got to be super careful with stuff like this.
Don't you ever hit me!
Oh.
What the hell is that?
And she asked for all the power.
Ray? What's happening?
Magic.
Mr. Saunders had a whole life pension plan through the company. $175,000.
Whoa. That's enough for a down payment on a house.
Hi.
Oh, those boots are fetch. Whoa, nice. Oh, I like her purple. Little crop top. 10 out of 10 for this outfit. I would totally ask her mom out now. She's spending her money right. Like, you want to spend it on cool stuff you love.
But Connie Francis Records.
That's great.
What a view.
Throwing a glamour, an illusion so real as to fool an onlooker, is one of the oldest forms of magic.
All right, now they're doing it a little bit better. They have the correct ingredients out, from what I can tell. I would have used pink, not red, but red should work.
And so much simpler than going to a salon.
Yeah, really shit.
But I've never loved anyone before except, well, this little puppy that I had when I was little.
When you done doing love spell?
You unleash something with the spell. There's no undoing.
You can undo it.
True magic is neither black nor white, loving and cruel.
There's just magic in how you use it.
The only good or bad is in the heart of the witch. Life keeps a balance on.
Well said.
You understand?
There is, however, dangerous and less dangerous. So far, I like the shop witch the best. It's not her fault they're not listening to her. Just please don't hurt the snake.
When things were the worst for me, I'd close my eyes and all I would see were just snakes and bugs everywhere.
Yeah, me too.
And then I'd open them and they'd still be there. They wouldn't go away.
Yep.
They're everywhere.
Been there. Although technically at the beach, we need to be using hurricane candles. That's the rules of the Park Service. I checked. Because I do ocean rituals.
Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the south, powers of fire and feeling. Hear us! Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the west, powers of water and intuition. Hear us!
This tells us a lot about what cultural tradition they're doing. Calling the corners is a great way to figure that out. I'm Avalonian. We have a slightly different way of doing it. North is air and winter. East is fire and spring. South is water and summer. West is earth and autumn. So right now we're in the earth section.
We invoke thee!
Or I like the camera movement here.
These are my gifts! I can feel you with me!
I think we need to get her home. Actually, no, get her back in the water. That might be a better idea.
Doesn't red mean stop?
Yeah, red does mean stop.
One of these times, life's not gonna be green, Nancy.
Oh, wow, we're scared, Sarah.
I think you do need to leave the circle, actually. If they're not listening to you.
What did I do to deserve this?
A lot, actually.
It's weird how it happened. I just woke up one day and I couldn't wait to see you. It's like that every day. But now that I have you, I'm not letting go.
That's not good.
Take me home,
Well,
okay?
then just hold me, okay?
go.
Just hold me.
Are we about to see why it's rated R? Oh, this outfit. Can you glamour to look like her? Mm-hmm.
You're a witch!
You don't even exist to me! You are shit. You don't exist.
Oh.
The way you know how to treat women.
This is the section they used in Agatha all along.
Sorry, Maya!
I mean, that's what happens when you have her level of anger and you channel it into your magic. It's a really good example of kind of the different sorts of people who will work with it. Like there's Sarah here, who's very empathetic and compassionate. So she's going to use it very differently than, say, Nancy. Oh, a binding ritual.
And harm against yourself.
I would have gone for a freezer spell personally, but that's just me.
I bind you from doing harm, Nancy.
This is such a beautiful location. I'm not sure if they found it or if it's a set, but great job.
Fine, whatever, I'm out.
In the old days, if a witch betrayed her coven, they would kill her.
That wasn't betrayal, that was defensive magic. There's a difference. If I was Sarah, I would go form my own coven and start fighting back, but in a kinder way. There you go. Ask her for help.
And no matter what I do, they're still there. I don't know what to do. Please.
We're gonna see inside the room, aren't we?
This temple is built on a place of power. You have a tremendous light inside you. More than any witch I've ever known. Do you hear the voice of your mother?
She was a witch.
She was a witch too, of course. But you must surrender yourself to the higher power.
Ooh.
But it made Nancy crazy.
She takes it to a dark place.
You have to make a stand. Dad! Stay away from mirrors.
Wreckage from the plane was scattered over a 1 mile square area. Authorities suspect severe wind shear may have been responsible for today's tragedy. FAA officials would retrieve the black box.
They could have caused the wind. They also could have simply watched the news, slipped in, and written the corresponding flight number on her paper and given another excuse for her parents to be out of the house. I think that's probably what really happened. And her father and stepmother are fine. Alright, the man from earlier saw her death. It's okay. They work for you too. Just remember that. Own it. Be the scariest thing in the room. Stand still, ward your space, and then start working.
If I was as pathetic as you are, I would have killed myself ages ago. You should get on with it. No, I'm not. Surprise. Oh. You killed your mom when you were coming out of her. Now that is really special.
Wow, you had to go there, huh?
Weak.
She's afraid of her own power.
Now is the end. Let her go in peace.
There is something that can help you. You need to call upon it. Your mother, ask for her help.
Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers.
Finally.
The powers of mother and earth.
Sarah?
Hurry.
Sarah?
Make them see, make them see. Where are you going?
Yes. Do you have to scratch the wall with your Athame? And this time you should run.
Oh, and he wanted me to give you a message. You're in deep shit. He says you've abused what he's given you, and now you're gonna have to pay the price.
As I said, make them work for you.
No, I'm a little crazy.
A little? I love the lighting right now. Just emphasizing the eyes. Oof. Nicely done.
I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Then again, I can sleep at night, so how are you?
We want to apologize.
Good.
We feel really bad about
Trying to kill me?
Yeah. So if you ever want to just hang out and chant
No,
or
thank
call
you.
the coroners.
Nope.
Hold your breath until I call.
she probably doesn't have any powers anyway.
It's nice to have some context for the memes now. I would say this movie is very good with the vibes, the costume department, the lighting, the set design. Very immersive. Great job there. other than candle colors, which still bothers me. I'm so sorry. Like, what are you doing? I would say this is basically a cautionary tale for anyone using magic. Just be careful how you use it. Don't get swept up in everything and just start causing harm all the time. My kind of area of magic, we don't believe in the threefold stuff, but there are people who do, and that's fine. One of the wonderful things is the sheer variety of witches that are out there. For me, I think I've talked about this before, but basically not cursing and doing stuff like that unless it's really come to the point where there's no other choice and you kind of have to do it. In the case where she was almost, can't talk about what on YouTube, but what he tried to do to Sarah, that would be to me a check mark on yes, curse away. But just tormenting people? No. And Nancy took that too far. She was in a really, really awful situation and she let it affect her as a person. Now, Sarah did have a level of privilege there. She had good parents, great place to live, plenty of money. Not to negate that advantage, but I feel like if Sarah and Nancy had switched places, their personalities would still have been similar. And I really liked the ending where basically she's letting them know, yeah, you tried to kill me and that was wrong, but I'm not Nancy. I'm not going to come after you unless you come after me. And if you try it, well, so I would say this is a great example in the story of the difference between a witch who attacks for fun and a witch who attacks to give well-earned consequences for actions and choices. And so for that reason, I think it's a helpful thing to have out there to show people. Would I rewatch it? No, not really my thing. I did like the snakes though. They were really cute, especially at the end where they're all over the window. They're so pretty. But I would say this is a film I would show a teenager. Just, again, cautionary tale. Similar to fairy tales and why we used to tell them, don't go out in the woods alone at night. That kind of thing. But I wouldn't say I particularly liked it as a film. Sorry.